thought that we would sit down and have a little update chat for anyone watching and who might be interested. Over time, I want to feel more comfortable sitting and sharing more about my life and my thoughts in general, but I know that it takes time to build that. Over the last few weeks, I have been dealing with some health issues. Last week, I had to have a last-minute emergency procedure, and I'm currently on a short-term medical leave while I try out some new medications and rest. I'm not really going to go into depth about the different health issues that I deal with, but with that said, I've completely fallen off of any and all routines that I was in over the last week, and the effects are catching up to me. I haven't worked out. The apartment could use a lot of TLC. We're low on groceries. I've barely gotten to spend any time outside, and everything is falling apart. Just kidding. That's the energy that I'm definitely not bringing into this video or any video in regards to getting my life together. Not too long ago, I too was in the depths of YouTube searching up reset videos, how to get my life together type videos. Of course, there's nothing wrong with getting back into your routines, getting back into the groove of things, but the kicker is really in the mindset and the way that we speak to ourselves. So whenever I find myself getting that stagnant feeling of like, I'm so behind, I'm such a failure, my life is falling apart, I really try to take a step back, take a breath, and just remind myself that life has its ebbs and flows. Things can get a little messy sometimes, and that's completely okay. There is no use really in ruminating. I can just pick up where I left off. I'm not a messy human whose life is falling apart just because some aspects of my life is not exactly where I want them to be. And I think the moment that we can start to overcomplicate things and make this reset my life mindset toxic is when it's rooted and it's stemming from that really anxious desperation that we're somehow failing in many areas or in all areas of our lives. One of my favorite YouTubers actually made a video about this, so I will link it down below because she provided me with so much insight when I was really feeling like I was struggling to be consistent with having my life together. So I highly recommend watching that if you also feel like you struggle with that. So yeah, none of that here. Sometimes I struggle jumping just right into things. It can overwhelm me and kind of push forward those feelings of being a failure. So another approach that I've learned if you feel like you have fallen off in any aspect of your life is just to, like most things, show some grace to yourself, be kind, and take baby steps. And for me, trying not to overwhelm myself is always key. So with that being said, I'm sort of splitting this into 2 days. Today, where I deal with some of the more tedious, productive tasks that need to be done, like cleaning, grocery shopping, editing my video, and some other technical work related tasks. Then tomorrow will be all about getting back into my self-care routines, getting back into my workout routine or movement, trying to get outside and get some fresh air, which I haven't done in about a week. So yeah, let's jump right into it because we have a lot to do today. Cheers. Ooh, very few things beat that first sip of the day. go to the grocery store. We have a lot that we need, so I'm probably gonna be there for like an hour. And I also don't even really know what's for dinner, so I'm gonna take time to think about that, probably look up some Pinterest recipes. I'm the type who like needs to know what I'm having for dinner several hours before, because I don't like thinking of my dinner when I'm hungry. I drink way too much coffee, and I just need like a nice, refreshing, tasteful beverage. Why we are taking it easy today, because for some reason grocery shopping just absolutely wrecked me, which is normal because anytime I film something, the thing that I'm doing is like 10 times harder, and I've learned to accept that. Like I saw in a video recently someone explaining that vloggers, you have to kind of accept that you're not filming yourself doing laundry, you're filming a video about doing laundry in a way, so nothing will ever be as quick and productive if I'm taking time to film a few bits here and there. But yeah, I've just been straight chilling for like 30 minutes on the couch. You know what we're not gonna feel though? Bad about it. I'm just gonna pick up my computer, do some editing like I planned, and then I'm gonna cook like a really simple dinner and probably chill for the rest of the night. So I will tune back in the morning. Video is live. Having a big Caesar salad for dinner with some blanched kale, which I only discovered how to do yesterday. And essentially that just means boiling your kale for like 30 seconds to a minute so that it's easier to eat and chew and digest, and it just makes the salad so much better. Ty's here. Generally lean towards keeping my Caesar salads really simple. Otherwise, I feel like they don't really taste that great. So this one just has Caesar dressing, Parmesan cheese, some cherry tomatoes, and I put crispy onions in pretty much like all my salads and wraps, and then chicken. And I just mixed kale and romaine lettuce. I haven't been eating my best, so I was just craving like a really nice green crunchy salad today, and you can never go wrong with a Caesar salad. Damn, blanching your kale is 100% where it's at. I feel like I've slept on that my whole life. It just packs so much flavor. I just had an amazing workout and I'm feeling so happy and so good. Moving my body is like one of the best things for my mental health. Zach and I are about to head over to the apartment, freshen up a little bit, get ready, and then head over to the beach to just soak up the sun, hopefully swim a little bit. We are gonna grab some Hawaiian poke from our favorite poke place. And yeah, I'm super excited because we have not been able to hit the beach that much this summer. I went to the beach like 2 weeks ago with my friends and I did end up swimming, but literally it's like almost the end of summer and Zach and I have yet had the chance to get in the water together. What'd you say?
I could feel them breathing down my neck.
I could feel the tension in the air as well.
Yeah, it's palpable.
Will you just explain why we hate ordering from that place?
Oh yeah, it's a great place, don't get us wrong. But their ordering system sucks. When you order online or through the phone, they don't make it. So when you go there...
Since it's pokey.
Yeah, since it's pokey, which is understandable. But when you go there, they make it in front of you. So everyone who's actually in the line thinks you're bullshitting them. And you can feel the tension in the air.
You just like end up looking pretentious.
Yeah.
You're like the son of the owner or something coming in to get your to-go order when in reality we just are running short on time because Zach works in a couple of hours and we don't got time to waste.
I slipped up, thoughts I can't hide. Don't wait for me to change my mind. I opened it and I woke up. I'm just taking time, you make it up, you ask to stay, I'm just wasting time, taking time away. Give me space and I'll be okay. 2 more days just to be sure. I opened it and I woke up. I'm just taking time, you make it up, you ask to stay, I'm just wasting time, taking time away.
I made the mistake of wetting my shoes and this is the result.
Led me to the study of the spiritual forces with which all of us are blessed. And it was in this field that I came upon a clue. I want to describe my discovery in the simplest terms possible, because it will reveal to you why.
It has been a really nice day. Zach and I had so much fun being in the water. I was just telling him that as a Florida girl, swimming in the water out in California is like a completely different experience than swimming in the water in Florida, obviously because the waves are fucking insane out here. They practically disorient you. I will straight up do like backflips underwater after a wave, but I kind of love it. It's just very, very exhausting. So I'm on my way to grab a little pick-me-up matcha, and I'm hoping to have a cute coffee shop moment. I'm getting some conflicting data in regards to whether this place is actually open, because when I put it in on Apple Maps, it's saying that it closes in 15 minutes, but when I put it in on Google, it's saying that it's still open for like another hour. So I'm just gonna check it out. If it's closed, I have like a backup option. I've become such a matcha snob. I'm like currently on the hunt for really good matcha in the city. I just like it to taste pretty grassy, like a little sweet, but not too sweet. And oftentimes I feel like they just put way too much milk and it tastes so milky. I'm hoping to do a little bit of logging / budgeting for payday, which is coming up. I'll probably start exporting the footage for this video and editing as well. So here's what ended up happening. I saw that it was open till 5. I walked back to my car. I paid for an hour of parking. I walked into the coffee shop. I noticed they didn't have AC. It's really, really hot out here. I do not have time to be hot and grumpy. Not only that, they actually ran out of all but 3 of their pastries, and I wasn't interested in either of them, so I knew that I wasn't staying, but I felt bad because I walked in, so I bought the matcha. And now I don't really feel like going to another coffee shop because honestly, it's 4 p.m. and a lot of coffee shops probably don't have pastries, and I really don't want to have to like spend more money if I don't have to. So I think what I'm gonna do is just pick up a pastry, and I'm gonna give myself that coffee shop moment at home because bitch, you deserve it. Also, I do want to say that the matcha passes the vibe check. I would give it like a hard 8 out of 10.
Thank you.
Listen, life is not always glamorous, all right? You better have your coffee shop moment. Do not let a weak selection of pastries bring you down. Persist. I got a ham and cheese croissant. Have I ever had one? No. Am I excited? Yes. It's fucking good. I'm currently doing a little mid-month finance check-in, and what that looks like for me is just logging my expenses and ensuring that I'm up to date with all of my bills and that they're paid on time. I can link my spreadsheet down below. I am definitely the type of person who used to spend a lot more mindlessly, who never knew where their money was going. I lived paycheck by paycheck, and getting this spreadsheet, really getting my shit together and learning how to budget, log, and really like allocate my money and know where my money is going has helped tremendously and has made the biggest difference. For me, there is really just no better feeling than knowing where my money is going, knowing that I'm paying off my debt, knowing that I'm saving money. I feel like that was a huge source of anxiety for me for many years. Yeah, I'm just really glad that I started budgeting. So this is an empty tab for September for the spreadsheet that I use. I'm not gonna lie, it can be a little bit hard. Definitely anticipate a learning curve if you're new to budgeting. But essentially every beginning of the month, I just budget. I budget how much I think I'm gonna make. I budget how much I think I'm gonna spend on my bills. I also do the same for any type of expenses, and you can create categories as well. So for example, if I create a category called groceries, then later on in the month when I actually do go ahead and buy groceries, you'll see that that category has auto-populated, and then it has a built-in calculator. So if I spend like $90, then you can see that it automatically populates in the actual spent category. And then it also has a little section for you to log and keep track of your savings as well as your debt. This is my first spreadsheet, and honestly, I have no issues with it. I love it. There's a tab for each month, and then you also have a yearly summary tab as well. I never really know how to end my videos, but if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you have been enjoying my content, I would really love it if you subscribed. I will see you next time.